How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have a Downcast with us, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
Cool. I'm Liam, and I sing in the band.
I'm Ben. I do guitar and backing vocals.
Awesome, guys. So the first question, gotta ask, how'd you start out Downcast? How'd you get your members?
It started out just us two. That was we recorded the first EP. It was February 2018, and that was literally just us two. And then once we'd written that, we found members to sort of fill in and play some shows and stuff. And we're we're kind of back to that position again, basically. Just trying to find the right people. We've got we will have some shows sort of next year, but we've been doing a lot of writing recently. We've recently recorded some new music. Really exciting.
Awesome. And then how did you and Liam get connected, Ben? Like how is that? Like, did you guys kind of like bond over like the same bands, or like how did that kind of formulate?
Well, I mean, we've known each other for years now. We've been in a few bands in the past, and it's always ended up just kind of me and Liam writing the songs and figured it came to not having a band and figured, screw it, we'll do it ourselves, get in the studio, just get it done. And yeah, that's just kind of how Downcast is formed. It's been it's a lot of work in the studio when it's just two of you, and it's very expensive, but it's good being able to have that creative freedom and kind of do just kind of see our vision through.
Awesome, guys. Next question. As you had mentioned, you're gonna be playing some shows, but what are some favorite venues you guys like to see some shows at in your area?
I reckon the best venues for small shows, the Louisiana in Bristol is really cool. It's like I think it's like 200 cap. It's not very big, but if you've got like an incoming band playing there, it can be really sick. It's just like the right size, and it's also good for obviously like bands like us to play as well.
Awesome.
It sounds really nice.
Yeah, for a small venue, like a fairly low budget venue, the sound is really good.
The Exchange is nice as well.
Which one's that? Sorry.
The Exchange. Although I did pay £5 for a pint there the other day, so not great on a budget.
Yeah, the Exchange is cool. I think for sound wise, the Fleece is good, but they've got those big poles going down the middle of the venue, like going right through the crowd.
Okay.
Which, like, I don't know, I've seen some bands play there, and it gets pretty dangerous when it's like stuff. Mosh pit.
There you go. Awesome, guys. Next question, kind of to follow up the venues. What was the last show that you attended that you didn't play?
Last show that I attended. What was yours, Ben? Yours was recently. You went to the hardcore show.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the band now, though. My girlfriend's big into hardcore. Me, not so much. And I went to a hardcore show with her. And it was pretty intense. I always tell myself that I don't like hardcore, but as soon as I get to a show and I've had a few pints, I love hardcore. But it was good, but I genuinely can't remember the name of the band now. No idea.
I'll tell you mine. I think my last one, unless I'm mistaken, was Milk Teeth in Cheltenham. But I also went to some festivals over the summer as well. Went to Slam Dunk and 2000 Trees. Saw loads of bands there. It was sick.
Awesome. Well, if your girlfriend knows, we'll have to find out, and I'll put some text up so you don't look like an idiot trying not to remember what the band was.
I'll get it halfway through and then we can edit it back in.
Awesome, guys. Next question, the big one. Who are you influenced by? Like, who really got you like started into the music and wanting to do it, for fun and stuff?
I've always had, like, in my household, the old school Blink-182, Sum 41, Good Charlotte CD, so that's kind of been a staple of me, growing up. Been more recently, I just kind of smash on that Spotify Discovered Weekly and just see what comes of that.
Some of his
Um,
playlists are shocking.
yeah, a lot of it is very, very bad. But there were some glory days a few months back, Lee, when it was just smashing out the best tunes. You're just always you're always in my car in weeks where it's pretty bad.
What about you, Liam?
Initially, when I was like younger, like 10 years old, I think Good Charlotte was the first band that really got me into sort of like punk and rock music. Same with sort of like Green Day as well, around the same sort of time. More recently, obviously because I'm writing the lyrics and stuff, I tend to gravitate towards bands that write in a similar style to how I want to write. So
Okay.
maybe bands like some favorites like The Wonder Years, Moose Bloods, The Story So Far. They're all quite different, but like I enjoy all of those. Yeah, tend to gravitate towards bands that are like quite open in their lyricism. Like they quite honest, and you can kind of get an idea of that person from the way they're writing. And what they're writing
Awesome.
about.
Yeah, no, I definitely I love that sort of stuff. I think another band that if you guys haven't checked out yet, like Pacific, they're
Yeah, I love like
fantastic.
I love the
I
singers.
feel like they're like super honest with how they write and like stuff like that, and I love it. Trash Boat, I feels like another band
Yeah,
from the UK that does like some really great stuff. I know like Pacific is from Canada,
yeah,
but yeah, no, like stuff like that. I feel like definitely as you mentioned, like the Wonder Years too. They're all like fantastic, like open, like say what you want to feel, like have those emotions out there, and that's awesome.
yeah. I actually saw like Pacific. Must have been a few years ago. It was when Trophy Eyes were touring Chemical Miracle.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I think they either opened for them or they played second, but they were supporting them basically. It was really sick. It was in Cardiff, which is the capital of Wales. They played this tiny bit. It was Club Life back, so it's not a very big venue anyway. And
Okay.
like it's got to be because like at the time I'm pretty sure Trophy Eyes did have quite a good following here, but like it was pretty dead there. But everyone there went mad, so it was pretty cool.
Awesome, guys. Next question. I think you kind of already answered it a little bit, but I'm curious to go a little bit deeper. What are some bands that you've been jamming more recently? It's on your Spotify. The Discover Weekly. What do you got? What you got rocking recently?
Um, I've had quite a bit of Settle Your Scores come on recently. I mean, it's not really something that influences me all that much with my writing for Downcast, but there's just something that you got to love about some, unapologetically cheesy, easy cool. Aside from that, a fair bit of hip hop.
Okay.
I'm literally going to love this, but I've had a fair bit of Hilltop Hoods I've been listening to recently. Nothing Nowhere, NF. Trying to think. I'm really bad at listening to new music. I kind of, unless I'm driving, I don't really listen to all that music, and then because I'm
Feel that.
driving, I don't really think what the band names are and stuff. So a lot of the time, I'll listen to something that's real sick, and it'll keep coming up on the playlist. I've got absolutely no idea what it is. I'm the worst musician ever for that, really.
I feel that so hard. Like that's some stuff. Like if I don't see it like in my car, like of like who's playing this song or whatever, I'll forget it. Like so, I do feel bad, but sometimes you can't always remember it. But Liam, what do you got?
Recently, Nothing Nowhere's EP with Travis Barker. That's fucking sick. There's that new Juice WRLD song, be jamming that. I have this horrible habit of playing the same like 3 albums over and over. I'm really sick of them, but they're definitely up there. A lot of State Champs recently as well. Just kind of got back into them. I don't think they've released anything recently apart from that song with Simple Plan.
Yeah, that
yeah.
was massive. That was awesome. I know they're doing like a whole like state tour with Simple Plan, so that's awesome.
That's
But my next question, guys, a fun one. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what would it be? Liam almost died over here.
I've always liked covers of pop songs. I think that's more interesting than just covering another rock song.
Yeah,
maybe by I don't know. Bieber's always a good one.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
What,
100% like Fever.
yeah, guess it's gonna happen now. No, okay, sorry.
Well, there we go. And if you have any other suggestions for Downcast, leave them in the comments. Maybe they'll check them out. Maybe they'll do a cover. Maybe it might be Juice World. Maybe it might be Nothing Nowhere. Who knows? Maybe they could do a cool spin on that. But my next question, guys, another fun one as well. Favorite food to eat? What's the go-to?
I love a wagon on this. Just take me there every day, and I'll destroy everything.
Yeah, I'd probably do the same. I've been loving Indian food recently, but a go-to's always pizza. I can never go wrong with a fat pizza. And I've
Quite
been
like
trying to diet so much recently that I've not been able to just, completely overindulge in like 10 pizzas a night. So it makes me just want to eat more.
There we go. Well, you have to come to the East Coast where the pizza's the best here. No offense to England. I gotta rev the East Coast with the pizza, man. And that's the way to go here out here.
Hey man, no offense taken. I'm always up for trying trying new pizza. That's all good with me.
There we go. All right, guys. Next question. If you could pick somebody to collaborate with, whether it be a guest vocalist on your next record or a producer you'd like to work with, who would it be?
Oh wow. What are you thinking, Ben? You look
I
like
think it'd be cool to collab with one of the crazy SoundCloud rappers. I mean, I feel like a lot of them these days seem to be quite influenced in kind of punk and stuff like that.
True. Yeah.
So I think you get a really sick song out of it, but also the experience in the studio would be absolutely insane, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I reckon it'd be cool to get someone like Juice WRLD to just freestyle one of the songs.
Yeah.
He's got quite an emo vibe as well, so we'll probably go with it.
And to be fair, even if there was no song by the end of it, it'd be an experience enough. I'd be happy.
There we go. We're just gonna have to add Juice WRLD on Twitter. Get him on a Downcast track. I know you never know, man. That's all I always say. I always put it out there just in case. You never know what can happen. So Juice WRLD, you know what to do. You gotta hit up Downcast. But the next question, guys, if there was another musical instrument you could master, what would it be?
I mean, I still need to master guitar, really, but I've always really liked piano, and I mean, I can somewhat play in C major, but that's just all the white keys, so it's easy enough. But it would be nice to be able to play in any other key, and play something real nice, because piano, you see them out in public, people are absolutely smashing it with all the fingers, and yeah, that's something I've always wanted to do.
At least C major works for me.
Yeah, true. Well, maybe we can do a Downcast Rhapsody on the piano.
Yeah.
Liam, what do you got?
I was actually going to say piano. I think that'd be really cool. I've been playing a little bit of guitar, so it'd be nice to get the better of that, I reckon. But yeah.
There we go. Awesome, guys. Next question. My personal favorite. I love asking it. If you could be a video game character, who would you be?
Well, I've always loved Sonic, so it's got to be Sonic, right? He's
Ooh.
pretty cool.
Okay. I'm feeling that.
Not the movie Sonic though.
No,
The,
they changed him.
Yeah.
They changed him. He now
Yeah.
looks good. So I respect that answer. I like that. Good.
The new movie Sonic then, not the original one.
It's a hard one, isn't it really? Because a lot of the times these video game characters, they don't really have too much going for them in the positive. They have a lot of violence towards them. I feel like I'll probably go with Super Mario just because plumbers get paid mega bucks. So
Look at me, right,
good steady job there.
That's great. I love that. Awesome, guys. Next question, keeping it back on the musical track. If you could compile a dream tour, who would be on the lineup? And I feel like your band's obviously on it, so
Hope so, yeah.
just in case you didn't know, just
I put the One Years on it. It'd be like they're my favorite band, so it'd just be awesome to play with them. And like obviously, they're a big band too, so that's a bonus. It'd be cool to have I know Blink-182 kind of did it with the Lil Wayne thing, but it would be cool to have a very diverse lineup with hip hop artists and a rock band. So I don't know.
Who you feeling, Liam? Who's on this like this very offshoot tour that we're feeling?
I don't want to keep talking about Juice WRLD. That would be my number one though.
Lil Pump.
I suppose Nothing Nowhere would kind of fit.
Oh, okay.
He's got that kind of following anyway, but it'd be cool to bring some new people along as well. Kind of like what Enter Shikari used to do back in the day, because they had it was Enter Shikari, and then they'd have, I think it was like PDX or something, and it was just
yeah.
That means you're bringing two sorts of crowds along. That'd be really cool, I reckon.
Ben?
I feel like it'd just be for the pure nostalgia. It'd be sick to get, old school Sum 41 or something like that, play with them, because, especially in the All Killer No Filler era where they're playing all their hair metal as well. I reckon that'd be just insane. I agree with Liam. It'd be cool to get some different acts as well, maybe some hip hop or even just some straight up pop artists. I think it'd be
Gonna get Rihanna, right?
No, I'm not too big into Rihanna. I'd go Bieber over Rihanna, I think.
Ooh, okay.
It's the first person that came to my mind. But yeah.
And maybe some smaller bands. Like I'd love a Better Than Never reunion.
Yeah.
We toured with them in the past, and they were right barrel of laughs. That'd be great.
Awesome, guys. Next question. I don't know, follow up the dream tour that you just compiled. In your opinion, who puts on a great live performance? I guess in terms of bands that you've seen.
I mean, judging from the other week, literally any hardcore band ever. And it was Desolated, the headline band. I knew it all along, but I was just being mysterious about.
That, I feel like it rings a bell now you said that.
It's been so long since I went to any other gigs apart from the hardcore one. I'm trying to think of who put something. Good Charlotte, I've seen them twice, and both times just absolutely blew my mind. The first time it kind of blew my mind, but I was quite young, and I wasn't. The second time I saw them only a few years ago, I wasn't expecting it to be all that good. I figured it was all nostalgia, and it was just absolutely incredible. Especially as they're all getting a bit older now as well. So, the fact that they're still absolutely smashing out of the park is insane.
Awesome, Liam.
I reckon Enter Shikari up there. Like, I reckon they kind of write their music with the intention of it being. They kind of write it for their live shows, don't they?
Yeah.
They were. I don't know. I saw them back in the day, like in like a venue where they were headlining, and I've seen them at festivals. So I've seen them in sort of different environments, and they always kill it, and they've always got like the maddest crowd. So yeah, Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah.
Probably one that I've seen. Like it's quite a controversial because back in the day they were quite renowned for being terrible. Right?
Yeah.
And I did see them back in the Suicide Season era, and they were the best band. I still loved it because I was like, I don't know, like 15 and just loved that sort of music. But no, I saw them more recently. I think it was when they were touring Sempiternal.
Yeah.
And even like their light show and everything, like everything was just on point. It was sick.
Yeah, they're one of those bands that I feel like have just like kind of like in terms of like over the years they were like deathcore and all that sort of stuff, and then they kind of like went more like hard rock and then post-hardcore kind of stuff, and then now they're like kind of fusing a bunch of different genres, and they've just like blown up, which is awesome.
Yeah, I think they had to do that as well. I don't think they would be nearly as big now if they didn't adapt the sound every time they release an album is different.
No, yeah, absolutely. So shouts to Bring Me the Horizon. I have to see them again very soon, but I caught them the last time, but they're always a blast to see live. But next question, guys, another fun one as well. Favorite TV show, favorite movie?
My favorite movie is The Lost Boys, like definitely 100%. TV show, that's a bit more difficult. come back to you on that one. What's yours, Ben?
I don't really have a favorite movie per se. Like I love the Star Wars films, but
Ooh.
I couldn't really name just one movie that's my favorite. Favorite TV show, I think it's probably Futurama. Just
Oh, that's
absolutely
great.
love that show. You know, everything about it is just so good. Cancel The Simpsons, bring back Futurama. I say 100% all
Oh,
day, every day. But recently I watched The Boys. I don't know if you've watched that, and I absolutely loved that. That was a 10 out of 10 for me as well.
awesome. Liam, are you still
Uh,
thinking?
I don't know if it's my favorite. I'll probably think of something better after we finish. But American Horror Story.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay.
The latest season as well is like one of the best ones.
Well, if you have another one that you feel like's more on top, post branding can definitely edit it in at some point in time. So
All right.
you're always welcome to change your answer. But the next thing, guys, if you were trapped on a desert island for the next month and there was one record you could bring with you, what would it be?
No.
I think probably All Killer No Filler, Sum 41. I've not listened to it for a couple months, so I feel like if it is only a month on a desert island,
You could do
I
it.
should be able to hack it, and it'll be, you know, it's diverse enough that it should keep me entertained for the month. Any longer than a month, though, I don't think there's any record that will keep me sane.
Liam?
Probably The Upsides by the One Years, just because it's one of the, it's obviously I love all their albums, but I feel like if I was stuck on a desert island, that would probably be the one I want to hear, just because it's sort of, it's not as heavy as the others in terms of like emotionally heavy as well. It's kind of laid back, so yeah.
You sure you don't want to bring that Robbie Williams CD you got in your car later?
Oh yeah. No, if I was bringing a Robbie Williams CD, I'd bring I think it's called Escapology, the one with Feel and Come Undone on. But yeah, I don't know. The one in my car is the greatest hit. So.
Awesome, guys. And then lastly, tell them about Downcast, where they can find you at on the social medias, anything coming up in the next couple months.
Yeah, so all our socials are just Downcast UK. So it's like Instagram.com/Downcast UK, you know, and the rest. What we've got coming up, I mean, we have got new music coming out. A matter of, well, I'm not really sure when. Probably early next year. But we've got a lot of stuff that we've got ready to go. It's just a case of like sorting all the little bits out behind the scenes.
There we go. Awesome. Well, I want to first ask, because I love when people find out about like the channel. So like, how did you guys like get in contact with me? I think you guys are awesome. Like I think I'm excited for the new tunes and when they come out. But like, I guess how did that kind of happen and formulate pretty much?
I saw your interview with These 5 Years. I think they're from Cardiff.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that and I thought it was pretty cool. So I messaged you. I emailed you, didn't I?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you did. So shout out to These 5 Years. They're the boys. I love chatting with them. So but yeah, definitely go check out Downcast. I'm excited for new stuff from them. Links are in the description where you can find out about their band, their music, all of that stuff coming in 2020. So you should go check them out and make sure to go tweet at Juice WRLD, because you know you want that collab with Downcast. Come on, we're making it 2020. Let's make it happen. Awesome. And then if you enjoyed this interview, share it, like it, subscribe. It goes a long way. And thanks, of course, to Ben and Liam of Downcast for coming on.
Nice one, man.
Thanks for having us.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.